Toronto.
Hey! Wow, this is like really dramatic.
I know what it's like.
Good morning. So this is awesome. This is a great way to start my Sunday. A very special day. Why is it a special day?
Musical!
Right. Musical Sunday! Are you getting off stage?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I'll be back.
All right.
Nothing yet.
Thank you.
And you know what? The musical, I mean, we're all excited for it.
I know, I'm
Super
so excited.
cool. Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
And you rocking it.
Thank you.
I love being amused by you. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. I think I've said good morning like 8 times. I think I'm still waking up. Hello.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport?
Yes.
That's a really good question. I'm kind of biased because my father played baseball, so I do love to play baseball. Wait, you love baseball too? Is that your favorite sport?
Yeah. And also, what's your favorite realm? Like Neverland, Oz, Storybrooke, Enchanted Forest? What's your...
That's a good question. No one's ever asked me that question before. I would say the Enchanted Forest, and maybe because it's home. Hi.
I love you so much. I'm freaking out right now. I have a question. When you did your interview for the musical episode, you mentioned Hamilton in it, and I freaked out because I'm obsessed with Hamilton. So do you know lyrics to some of the songs? And if so, can you sing them for us?
No, I won't sing them. Thank you, but I do know one song really well. Wait. I'm forgetting it now. And this is why you don't ask me to sing on Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. What's the one? The one that's... Oh! I'll get back to you. I can't remember it right now. Maybe you can help me.
I don't know. What's your favorite Starbucks drink? Your go-to?
Oh, I normally just get an Americano, kind of boring. But I don't like really fancy coffees. Kind of like espresso. I'm Italian. So I like espresso, or I like an Americano, cappuccino every so often.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. With a little bit of cinnamon. Hi.
I'm just wondering what your favorite outfit was from set.
As Regina or the Evil Queen?
Either one.
Or both. As the Evil Queen, I really love the one in that poster, actually. But I love the black rubber dress that I sweat in July, 3rd season, 2nd episode, I believe.
Yeah.
I did a photo shoot in it as well.
Yeah.
I love that dress.
Awesome.
And for Regina, there was a beautiful purple dress that I got to wear when Selena and Regina were fighting in New York, and Selena popped into Storybrooke, and she was in this green dress and I was in this purple dress. I love that dress.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it.
All of your outfits are marvelous.
Thank you so much. Hi, good morning.
Hi, so I'm really nervous. I have 2 questions, but they kind of tie into each other.
Yes.
My first one is, out of all the ships that were on the show for your character, and like fan-made ones like Swan Queen and stuff, which one is your favorite?
Do they make one for Henry?
Regal Believer.
What is that?
Regal Believer.
Regal Believer. I like that one a lot.
And the second one is, if you could make any ship happen for your character in particular on the show, do you think she would get her happy ending now, because she hasn't got her happy ending yet?
Wait, can you repeat that?
If you could make any ship, on, like anything happen, your character with any character on the show, dead or alive or whatever, do you think she would get her happy ending?
Oh my god. Why is it so complicated? What's your favorite ship? The Jolly Roger. Swan Queen, that ship is pretty badass. I think it's amazing. I really do. I mean, look at the fandom. It's phenomenal. I think that's probably one of our strongest ships. If I could ship anyone, like secretly ship someone and have like a secret ship with someone, maybe it would be a Maleficent ship. Yeah, I'd probably ship her. Never thought at this age I would be using the word ship in this way. Who would you ship? I'm pointing to you. I feel like we're around the same age. All right, whatever.
Ship them.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
Young Regina, look at you.
Okay, so my question is, we all know you're very active and sporty, but I don't know, do you ever do any like extreme sports? Have you ever done anything that really scared you?
Like jump out of a plane at 18,000 feet? Yes. I've done that.
Perfect.
And that was terrifying and amazing, and I will never do it again. But it was my 25th birthday, and friends of mine put me in a car and didn't tell me where we were going, and 5 hours later, after I was like, okay, we're not going to Vegas. This is not the road to Vegas. Where the hell are we going? And then we pulled off, and there was this giant sign that said skydiving. I looked at my friends and went, you put me in a car for 5 hours and then pushed me out of the plane. I'm like, oh, you. And next thing you know, I was jumping out of this plane, and it was the most incredible feeling I've ever felt in my life.
Thank you.
So, that's pretty extreme.
Hello, I'm a big villain fan, and I think you're just fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm just wondering if you feel you've lost your edge now that you've gotten that evil queen part of you gone.
I can never lose my edge. I'm from Brooklyn. I don't think that edge is going anywhere. Therefore, it will not go away in her. We'll always find it in her. And Lana has definitely not lost her edge, but I think Regina hasn't. I think that, that's part of what we love about her is her sass. And, it comes out a lot when she's with Hook as well. And she's always just spewing some sort of, I don't know. She's always ridiculing him on some level. But that was something I remember talking to the writers about, saying, well, now that she's no longer evil, like, how do I play this character? And they said, well, no, she'll always be sarcastic. She'll always have her sass. That's what we love about her. So, why do you feel that it's gone?
It's interesting to see where it's going to go. I think you're on to it, so maybe you can do a movie.
You're like, you want the bitch back. I get it. You did see it in a flashback not long ago. It was a few episodes ago, right? The flashback, storybook flashback.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, so there was a bit of that. And someone asked me, I think a couple of weeks ago, did I miss playing that version of Regina? And I do. I absolutely do. But she hasn't gone anywhere because I can still tap into it. So it's just about, like you said, what they write and where it goes.
Thank
So
you.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi. So I have a kind of Swingtown related question.
Yes.
Which fairy tale do you think Trina would be from if she was in Storybrooke?
Oh my God, some like disco realm. From what fairy tale?
Yeah.
God, I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't think there is one for her. Maybe someone help with this one? That's a tough one. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
How long did it take you to think this question?
A good 24 hours?
Okay, well, I get 2 seconds to answer it. Let's see. I don't know. I would throw her in, probably The Little Mermaid, maybe. Have her. She doesn't like to wear a lot of clothes. So all she needs is a top. Or, wait.
And a tail.
And a tail. Okay. I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna lose my job. I honestly, I think Regina's 2 rated X or R for a Disney fairy tale. She's a little, she's a bad girl on some level. But so I guess maybe Cinderella? I don't know, I'm not very good at this one. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's not an easy one. Hi.
Hi, so I have 2 questions. My first one, on the show, who's the best kisser?
I would hope people would say me. I don't know. I mean, it's not like you really get too into it. There's like 400 people watching you on set, so it's kind of all weirdly mechanical. Who have I kissed? Daniel? Sean? Bobby?
Graham. Oh, Graham, also.
Oh my God. Now I'm gonna get in trouble on so many levels. Someone's gonna get mad at me on some level, somewhere in the world. I'm gonna get in trouble for answering this question. So I'm gonna say they're all good.
My second question.
Oh God, you have a second question?
This is good.
Okay.
So you're my idol, and you really did change my life, as well as a lot of people in this room. So how do you feel knowing that you're such a great role model to countless people, and you really make their days brighter?
I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I feel honored and excited by it. It makes me want to answer these questions better. I think it's quite amazing, and I hope I can, continue to live up to, the sort of idol that you see me as, and I hope that I, keep doing great work that's going to continue inspiring you, and I hope that, we can continue doing conventions like these, and you can take away something, a little gem every time you come to see us.
Thank you, I love you.
Thank you very much. Hi.
Hi. Assuming the Evil Queen doesn't have powers or anything, she had to live in Storybrooke. What would be on her Amazon wish list?
She doesn't have any powers.
No, just theoretically. If she didn't have her magical powers and couldn't poof stuff, she had to buy things.
If she didn't have any magical powers to poof things in.
Yeah, she can get everything. So if she couldn't do that, and she had to use Amazon, the website. I'm sorry.
If you were a 6-foot elephant and you could fly, what would she buy on Amazon? What would the evil queen buy on Amazon? A back roller. Those costumes are really uncomfortable sometimes. I think she would need a really solid back roller that she could purchase off Amazon.
Okay. Thank you. I love you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
By the way, I just want to say, no matter how ridiculous your questions are, I still love you all. Really get that of me. I'm just thick skin. But it is funny to hear some of these questions. And I am going to call you out on it if it's kind of silly. But anyway, next silly question.
It's not that bad. I would like to know what is your best memory from the set?
My best memory from the set! My best memory from the set would be, out of the 7 gazillion memories, one of them was in the Stable Boy episode, and Daniel and I just call him Daniel. Noah Bean. Noah and I were in the middle of this he was proposing. It was that sweet, beautiful scene where he had the ring and there was a horse, I guess. And it was such an emotional scene, and every time I went to like speak or emote this like really emotional beat, like this emotional moment, this horse was gonna start making all this sound, all these noises and sounds, and would start stomping, and what is it called when they go, what is it?
That's not a name.
That's not a name.
Winning is, we did win a little bit, but what's the other, I don't know what is it? Name? Name. Oh, nay. Yes. Sorry, there's a lot of, it's not as easy to hear you without the microphone. So he was named, and he was making funny sounds with his nose and it was just one of these moments where you realize you're trying to be so serious, you're trying so hard, it's this big dramatic moment, and then this horse is just, he's probably the most real out of all of us, you know? He's just like there doing his horse thing, and it was distracting, but it was really funny, and it just kind of made you realize that, I don't know, as being an actor in those moments, you just go, you know, as much as we take all of this so seriously, you kind of just have to allow everything to exist, you know? I know that sounds kind of weird, and maybe I'm not tracking this very well for you, but what it did is it made it more sort of human, more real, and it was funny, and it was just really funny to have this horse there, not knowing what the hell we were doing. You know, and this moment, like, what is, these people are, I don't know what they're doing. They're not riding me, they're not feeding me. But it was just a really funny moment. It was one of my favorite moments because, I don't know, it was just so real. I know it sounds really stupid to probably everyone else, but it was funny to me. And then there's a lot of, I've had so many favorite moments. There was anytime I worked with Rebecca is a favorite moment. Every time I work with Sean is a favorite moment. Every time Jenny and I have these really beautiful snow and Regina scenes, I love those moments. Filming with Jenny in the bar with Jennifer. She was so funny, and there's a lot that you all didn't see that they didn't use because it was, every time I looked over at Jenny, I was like, I couldn't keep a straight face. She was, playing drunk snow, and it was hilarious, and it was 3 in the morning, and we were cross-eyed, and those are some of my favorite moments too. I guess the moments that make us the most real, and when you kind of, break character, you almost break that fourth wall, you forget what you're doing for a moment, or you're in what you're doing, and then something happens and pulls you out and reminds you of what you're doing. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. I just want to say I love you so much. You've been my hero, my idol for the longest time, and you gave me hope when I had none.
Thank you so much.
So my question is, what do you think of when you're playing the evil queen, and what techniques do you use when you're going from so good to so evil?
I absolutely love playing both characters so much. And I use many different techniques across the board. I've trained for many, many years, and I still love to train, and I still do. And it really depends on where Regina or the evil queen are at in their lives at any particular point. And I use everything from relaxation to Alexander to different ways of memorizing to, you know, Stanislavski to, you name it all. I mean, I've really studied it all, so I really incorporate everything. You're an aspiring actress?
What? I can't be an actor. I'm really bad at it.
Do you want to?
I thought about it, but I don't think I'm really cut out for that. I'm very shy. So.
Well, you're doing a good job standing up there in front of all these people talking to me. That's a good question. Thank you. Hello, we got a queen in the house.
Hi. My question is really career-wise. It's been, most of us know that you've been on several shows and it's been really hard for you, but what actually made you push through it? What made you push aside the fear of actually not making it or never going into something that would be so huge as like Once Upon a Time and being like now a superstar that like a lot of people look up to?
I feel that what, you know, I always just wanted to work. I always wanted to just be a working actor, and, you know, being a star would have been great, and that would have been cool, but wait, I gotta finish this question.
Yeah, finish.
But,
I would never speed you up. You can even take one more.
Well, no, I'm in the middle of mine.
Well, finish that.
So, I think that what kept me going really was just my love for the craft, and no matter how successful or if I didn't reach any particular level in my career, I would still do it because it's something I can't live without. That's what actors do, like real actors that can't live without this. They'll just keep going and keep working, and because of the love for their craft. And I'm grateful that I landed a show that's been hugely successful. But if I hadn't, I would still be out there, you know, like grinding away and trying to get the next thing and loving it just as much and not ever giving up. It's just, once you make this choice, at least for me, and I remember saying to my mom at 19 years old, this is it, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. And that was it. And you kind of have to have that attitude in this career to get to that level, or at least be a working actor. I think Lee would agree.
Yeah, I would think that. I mean, you know what, especially if you have success early in your career, if you don't have that mindset, you'll never be able to handle the adversity of the career. But, because it's an up and down, our business is a roller coaster. You go from hero to zero in one phone call and back again. So you have to be optimistic, but you have to work harder.
I mean, I just auditioned for something and didn't get it. They were like, we want to go younger and we want to go Caucasian. And I was like, but it takes place in Florida, and I could be a Cuban. I could be a Cuban woman. I'm Latina, there's more Cubans there. It's in Miami. And they're like, we want to go younger and want Caucasian. It's like, okay. I mean, that's just kind of what it is. You get rejected more than you actually land.
Do you know that they actually say there's talent, or what talent, the concept of talent, is only 7% of the equation. 93% of the reason you don't get the job has nothing to do with whether you're good or not. Because half the time they're looking for a man. Sorry, Lana, you're not going to get that one, you know? And that's 50%. But you know what I mean? That's what you run into, and it's like...
I have auditioned to play that.
Of course you have. Badass, no doubt about it.
Did get the part. They actually hired him. But I did try.
Yeah. But you know, and that's the. But you know what? I want to say something. That your talent and your you are a true actor. And your process that we know that you come prepared, you come ready to play, you come ready to listen, you make choices that are strong and bold and creative choices with the way you, and that's what's really marked the success of the show, the way you handle the character that, I mean, I remember David Solomon, the director who worked with us, he came up to me once at the Alaska Airlines Gold Room, wherever that, the frequent flyer lounge, and he goes, you know what? I gotta hand it to you guys. And he meant to the actors of Once Upon a Time, because he goes, you handle some dialogue. The basic, like, I love you, I'll get you, I'll kill you. But we underlie it with some, special sauce. And I think that, well, it's true that if you're gonna go toe-to-toe with LP, or Bobby, or Ginny, you have to come ready to play. These are bad ass actors. And you know what I mean? And that is why that's the thrill of it, to like, when I'm sniffing your lasagna, whether I can take a bite or not. We do have a good, we have some fun though, we have some fun. Let's do one more question. Unfortunately, we'll wrap this up for now, and obviously, we gotta get Lana out to the next, her next list of all this stuff, but she will be back for a longer panel at the end of the day today. So
I will, and I hope all of you will be here. You're welcome. I hope I hope you didn't have another part of it.
No, it's okay. It's just like you've enlightened me a lot on
acting, and it's just don't give up. If it's something you want, just keep going, and don't ever lose that vision. I think, just to wrap this up, the one thing that I never lost sight of is where I wanted to go. I think that's critical. I just spoke to like 200 students in New York that are all high school students that they're the first ones to go to college in their family, and it's with Michelle Obama. I did this whole thing. It was really amazing. And it was one of the things I said to them is always like, know where you're going. Never lose sight of that. My dad said that to me, and he played professional baseball, and he would always say, Lana, see the ball, like see the home run before you hit the ball. And it was really about visualization. Seeing something before you get there. It's almost like creating it before it happens. That's a little secret.
Thanks. We have time for one last one, and then we're running over. We are just having a morning. I'm gonna get scolded.
Hi, my question is, what would you give Captain Swan as a wedding gift? You and Regina.
What? Wait, Lana and Regina.
Yes.
What would Lana and Regina separately give Captain Swan
As a wedding
gift? I would probably give maybe some. I'm so boring.
I know, it's a tough question.
I'm like champagne glasses, crystal champagne glasses. Lana would probably want to give that to them. Regina would probably give them some like unicorn to like just run off.
Gift card at Target.
I would give them a gift card on Amazon.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Lana Parrilla.